way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir, vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Now back to the pregame show on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Here's Paul Edmonds.
There were a couple of games played today in the United States in the American Association, some of the majors as well. Let's quickly have a look at that as we continue to welcome you to the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right in the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, 889-2870, or get them online at WinnipegInsuranceBrokers.com. Just before we have a look at the pitching matchup and on the rubber, earlier today, Grand Prairie beat Kansas City 7-5 a final. David Kwinowski, the winner for the Airhogs. They improved to 3-7. Kansas City drops to 3-8. Aaron King had a 3-run homer in the 7th to tilt that one in Grand Prairie's favor and break a tie as Grand Prairie beat Kansas City 7-5 today. Fargo got by Sioux Falls for the second straight afternoon game. Fargo 6, Sioux Falls 5. Fargo improves to 4-8. Sioux Falls drops to 4-8. Nathan Kilcrease picked up the win to go to 1-0. Kyle Vasquez took the loss and dropped to 0-2. There were 7 lead changes in that game. Finally, Fargo got it for the 7th time and hung on to a 6-5 victory over the Canaries. And Lincoln, in that resumption of a suspended game because of rain last night, edged El Paso 4-3 today. P.J. Zacci in relief picked up the victory. R.J. Rodriguez, his 5th save, as Lincoln won 4-3 and improved to 7-5. El Paso dropped to 3-8. Those two teams, Lincoln and El Paso, will have the regularly scheduled game later tonight as well. Some finals from the MLB, or Major League Baseball. A final in 10 today. Atlanta exacted some revenge on Toronto and edged the Blue Jays 7-6 in an extra inning. And Colorado squeaked by Houston 2-1. A couple of finals today in afternoon matinee baseball in the big leagues as well. Let's have a look at On the Rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. Well, for Laredo, at 10-1 coming in, it will be Mark Serrano. And he'll make his 4th appearance, his 3rd start. So he's had 1 appearance out of the bullpen. And in the 2 starts, he's picked up victories. And in the bullpen relief appearance, he also picked up a victory as well. He is 3-0 on the year to tie him and Matt Rush for the most wins on the season in the American Association at this point. They're the only 2. Alan Keano has 2 for Grand Rapids. Joe Basinius has 2 for Lincoln. And Pete Parisi has 2 as well for Lincoln. But it's Matt Rush and the guy going for Laredo tonight that each have 3, and Serrano goes for his 4th win here this evening against the Winnipeg Goldeyes in the middle game of this series. For Mark Serrano, a right-hander, a 1.98 earned run average, so real good numbers. You heard Rick Forney say in the dugout show that there was a lot of teams, including the Goldeyes, that were chasing the services of Mark Serrano in the offseason after he got released. 13 2/3 innings, doesn't get hit a lot. Just 11 hits and 13 2/3. 3 earned runs. He's walked just 1, and he struck out 11. Opposition hitting a meager 208 against him. And Mark Serrano is 6'2", 190 pounds, a 27-year-old from Los Angeles, California. He was in the Cincinnati Reds system last year down in Pensacola in the Southern League. On the other side for the Goldeyes here tonight, Mark Hardy will make his 3rd start. He'll look to join Matt Rush and Serrano with 3 wins. He's 2-0 with a neat and tidy 0.73 earned run average. 12 1/3 innings, 6 hits allowed from the left side. 1 earned run against Hardy this year for the opposition. 2 walks, 16 strikeouts, and the opposition hitting under the Mendoza line at 140 against the lefty from Campbell River, British Columbia. Mark Hardy is 25 years old, big dude, 6'4", 195, and he resides, as I mentioned, on Vancouver Island. Last year in San Antonio in the San Diego Padres system, and he had 3 starts, 6 appearances at Double-A. He was 1-1 with a 2.65 earned run average. As I've said kind of before, the question was, after Matt Rush, what kind of rotation did the Goldeyes have? Because remember, you had Chris Salamita and Ace Walker eating a lot of innings up over the last several years and winning a lot of ball games, going 1-2 and then 1-2-3 last year with the addition of Rush. Well, in some respects, some of those questions have been answered with the way that Hardy and tomorrow's starter, Justin Garcia, have performed this early in the season. We'll take a timeout as the Patrols making their way to their seats with their Thundersticks here tonight on MPI Patrol Night, and we'll have one of the Patrol captains come and join us in the 5th inning here tonight, as always, for MPI on our broadcast this evening. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have a look at the morning line, the standings as they sit right now in the American Association. We do that after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa, did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer
How you doing?
with the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi, live for now.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our Client Services Coordinator works with your family to determine your needs, and the Brummett-Feasby ALS House provides 24-hour care designed to specifically meet the needs of people living with ALS. Because hope is important in the lives of those affected by ALS. The ALS Society of Manitoba. We help our people every way we can. Visit alsmb.ca.
She sang with poise and grace beyond her years.
And the fire continued to burn throughout the night.
Our 18-year championship drought is over, Winnipeg baseball fans.
With the best local, national, and international coverage, the Winnipeg Free Press is there for you. With an unrivaled art section and the best coverage in sports. Because you care about what's happening in our city. The Winnipeg Free Press. Call 204-697-7001 to subscribe today.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Final segment of the pregame show right to the ballpark. It is nice. It's pleasant in terms of a temperature. You can tell the humidity is around. If you're making your way here tonight and you do have, say, a sweater or some sort of light jacket in the vehicle, bring it in with you just in case tonight. You'll be much more comfortable if the temperature does drop. We welcome you back to our final segment of the pregame show right to the ballpark, and we do that for Winnipeg Insurance. As the Goldeyes are playing game 12 here tonight, they are 9-2. Laredo is 10-1, middle game of this 3-game series. Let's have a look at the morning line brought to you by Assiniboia Downs for exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining. Do the Downs, free admission, free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information. This summer, do the Downs. While the Goldeyes, as I mentioned, playing game 12, they're 9-2, and they hold a game-and-a-half lead on the St. Paul Saints, who, while have played one game less and are 7-3 in action right now. And then Sioux Falls losing today and Fargo winning. That puts those two teams 6 games back in the Goldeyes for a top spot in the North. In the Central, Gary leads by half a game on Lincoln, who improved to 7-5. They played 12. Gary will play their 12th tonight. They're 7-4, leading the Central Division. Wichita is one game back of Gary at 6-5. Sioux City 5-6, 2 games back, and Kansas City has dropped 4 full games back at 3-8 with a loss today. Laredo leads the entire league and the South with a 10-1 record, and they will play game 12 here tonight as well as the Goldeyes. And Amarillo is 6 games back at 4-7. El Paso at 3-8 with a loss today, 7 games back now. And Grand Prairie slides into 3rd out of the basement in the South with a victory today to go to 3-8. They are 6.5 back of the Lemurs entering action here tonight. So coming up this evening, it's Laredo here in Winnipeg, Amarillo at Wichita, El Paso at Lincoln, and Sioux City at Gary. St. Paul is, I believe, making their way out to the East Coast. That's why they've had a couple of days off to do that for travel purposes, so they are not playing tonight, but Gary back in action, and we will update you on the out-of-town scoreboard, including the action from those games in the American Association coming up later this evening in the broadcast. Field has weathered well based on the rain that fell this morning, and it is in very good shape. There will be some wet spots, certainly in the outfield, just damp more than wet. They've got rid of the standing water, but Rick Forney said in the pregame show about half an hour ago that it was ready to go. Now, these two teams will be ready to go here tonight as the last of the patrols are making their way into the seats. They had the patrol parade out on the field. This is an annual game, and these are the kids that are entrusted to keep everybody safe at school zones as patrols, and I have one at home who's in grade 5 and really enjoys it as well. And we'll have a patrol captain, the winner this year of a very special award, the Louis Staples Award, coming up in the 5th inning here tonight to celebrate patrol night at the ballpark here this evening. Tomorrow, by the way, back on the air at 10:30 tomorrow morning. So essentially the guys in the morning in the big show will sign off on our originating station, TSN 1290, and basically the morning shows across CJ Radio, and we'll sign on at 10:30 in the morning and bring you Game 3 of this series at 11:05. Justin Garcia will get the start for the Goldeyes tomorrow, and it's TBA for Laredo. They're probably going to throw somebody out of the bullpen, as I'm not sure if they're just short a starter, have an injury. I know they have a couple of players on the disabled list, but they might be down to a 4-man rotation. It will be a bullpen arm that will likely get the start tomorrow. Justin Garcia will go for sure against Laredo for Winnipeg, and Garcia coming off that 12 strikeout performance from a few nights ago, in fact, on Friday night in Lincoln, Nebraska. That's coming up tomorrow, and we'll have that game for you as well. And this one is just about ready to go here this evening. The second game of the year at home for Winnipeg, the 12th overall. Winnipeg 9-2, Laredo is 10-1. A victory, and Laredo would be 11-1 and in sole possession, or continue to be in sole possession of first place right across the league. A victory by the Goldeyes, and they would move into a tie with Laredo, and they would have equal 10-2 records. We'll see what happens here tonight. Laredo again in a black top, gray pant. The Goldeyes in all whites here tonight. And there are a couple of changes to the Goldeyes in terms of the roster and the lineup here this evening. Not necessarily on the roster, more to the lineup. And that's Casey Harther, who will not start tonight, available to pinch hit. I asked Rick about it. He said it was just a matter of giving Casey a day off. So Josh Mazzola will play at first base. And Ryan Scoma, who had a day off last night, factors back into the lineup. He'll be out in right field, and he will hit as having the evening off last night. So that's the two changes for the Goldeyes on their lineup here this evening. Winnipeg playing Game 2 here at home. And the lineup cards have been exchanged. And I think we're waiting for the Goldeyes starter and Mark Hardy to make his way out of the bullpen and down toward the dugout here. as we get closer to 7:04 tonight. So we are not going to go on time as we still have the anthems here, and the baseball buddies are standing out there waiting for the Goldeyes to be introduced, and now we're going to get them out and out ready to take their spots in the field for the anthems. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, starting lineups and first pitch. Goldeyes and the Lemurs from downtown Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue chicken nip. Yes, please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfast, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Swung on high, and deep it goes to left. Way back.
Your Winnipeg Goldeyes opening week continues at Shaw Park tonight at 7 and tomorrow with a special 11 a.m. start versus Laredo. Don't miss a second of the action. Celebrate the Goldeyes' 20th season and cheer on the 2012 American Association champions. Your seat for the repeats. Visit Ticketmaster.ca.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Cal Tire, the tire and wheel experts, with the best selection of tires and wheels in the industry, and all at prices that can't be beat. In fact, if you find a lower advertised price, even from Costco, take it in and Cal Tire will match it or even beat it. Spring is the time to pay attention to your vehicle, so take it to the most knowledgeable in the industry. It's time to talk to Cal at any of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
That is Beverly Wynn, and nobody does it better. Oh, Canada, and prior to that, the Star-Spangled Banner. We welcome you to downtown Winnipeg. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along across the network. And our producer-operator back at our flagship station, TSN 1290 tonight, is Eric Fritchie. And for you folks on CJ Radio in Swan River, Neepawa, and Gimli, Jordan Beattybond is behind the controls. Let's have a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite level At Shaw Park, make sure and stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy comfort zones. Each Lazy Boy comfort zone is fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis, for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. So Mark Hardy looking for his 3rd win, the left-hander out of British Columbia. Will get the start. He'll face a lineup that looks like this for Pete Incaviglia and Laredo. Marcos Rodriguez will lead it off. He's out in left field. Jimmy Mojica will bat second and play it short. Sawyer Carroll and Rick Forney spoke glowingly of him. Will be in center field. He'll bat third. John Allen will DH and he'll hit cleanup. John Gaston, another former Red Hawk, out in right. He'll bat fifth. Brian Peterson, bat for his 2nd year with Laredo, will catch and bat sixth. And the bottom 3 for Rick Forney, for Laredo and Pete Incaviglia. Mike Sheridan will bat 7th and play over at first. Harrison Kane is at third base and batting 8th. And Philip Incaviglia will be at second base and bat 9th. Then line up again, Rodriguez, Mojica, Carroll, Allen the DH, Gaston, Peterson, Sheridan, Kane, and Incaviglia. So here we go as Marcos Rodriguez, bumped up in the order from 8th last night, stands in, and the first pitch is on the inside edge for a strike, and we're underway tonight at 7:10. 10 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's strike 1 to Rodriguez, the 0-1. Breaking ball is down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty-lefty already here. And tonight's opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on. Lifted out toward left. On the run, Tim Smith. Still going on the warning track. Reaches, and he can't make the catch. He had it go in and out of his glove. A valiant effort, but he bumped up against the wall. And a great striding attempt by Tim Smith on that ball that was slicing away from him in toward the corner. And Rodriguez will have a double to lead it off here. Just about the catch of the year for Tim Smith. And here's Jimmy Mojica. So underway at 7:10 Central tonight for the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn your home base for all your accommodation, dining, meeting, and hospitality needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. Hardy from the stretch. First pitch to Mojica, and he pushed a bunt. Foul, third base side, and it's strike 1. So Rodriguez bumped up in the order from 8th last night to lead off here tonight, and records a leadoff double, his 2nd hit in 4 trips in the series so far. Amos Ramon even with the bag at third. On the grass at first is Mazzola. The pitch swung on and shot down the right field line. Foul into the grass berm. Strike 2 on Mojica. Our home plate umpire tonight is Steve Linton. He calls the balls and strikes. Ryan Krebs is at first base, and Joe Stegner is at third. 0-2 to Mojica. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and lined to center field. That'll be taken on a hop by Lentini. And Mojica and Rodriguez hit a couple of curveballs for a couple of knocks. And there's runners on the corners for Laredo. And Sawyer Carroll, the batter. So Linton is calling our balls and strikes. Steve Linton. Krebs is at first. Stegner is at third. We'll have those gentlemen for tomorrow morning start as well. 2 on and nobody out. Laredo looking for a quick lead to this one. And lefty again. Sawyer Carroll 0 for 4 last night with a strikeout. First pitch. Breaking ball is low. Ball 1. Carroll hitting .325. In fact, the first 6 or 5 of 6 in the order for Laredo are all batting over .300. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. You've got Rodriguez at third hitting .389. Mojica at .229, but Jimmy Mojica, that's a little low for him. Then this guy at .325 and Carroll. John Allen next at .359. Gaston after that at .302. The 1-1. Fastball is just off the edge of the table, 2-1. Then Brian Peterson, the catcher, at 368. 5 of 6 that will step up. In the order tonight for Pete Incaviglia and Laredo are all hitting over 300. The 2-1. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away. And that gets out of play. Left side, 2-2. Lights are on. Not much of a wind here tonight. Defensively for the Goldeyes, Luis Allen is the other half of the battery. Josh Mazzola over at first. Nick Lyles at second. Nate Sampson at short. Amos Ramon is at third. Then Tim Smith, Phelan Lantini, and Ryan Scoma left to right in the outfield. 2-2 to Carroll. The pitch. Breaking ball. Just missed a little bit low. 3-2. So Allen catching, Mazzola at first, Lyles at second, Sampson at short, Ramon at third, Smith, Lantini, Scoma left to right in the outfield. That's the way things shake down for Winnipeg defensively tonight. 3-2, the payoff. Breaking ball is outside. He walked him. So a double, a single, and now a walk. And the batter is John Allen, the DH. And Allen will step up from the right side. Goldeyes walked just 2 last night. And both were by starter Matt Rush. Bullpen was perfect. John Allen 0 for 2 with 2 walks last night. He was the one that walked both times. Stands in from the right side. Sun is trying to pop out here. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Allen batting .359, 2 homers, and 8 driven in. The bases are loaded for Laredo. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch is just outside, 2-0. And Luis Allen wanted to know where that pitch was. They went to ball 2. Nowhere to put John Allen here in the first. The 2-0. Swung on and a chopper up the third base line, rolling foul. Going halfway up, and the count 2-1. Here in Winnipeg tonight, it is overcast, but like I said, the sun trying to pop out. Lights are on. And the temperature 18 degrees Celsius at game time. And that is 65 Fahrenheit. Humidity 77%. Wind is out of the southeast at 28. And there is a risk of a thunderstorm this evening. 2-1 to Allen. Goldeyes are in a jam in the top of this first. The 2-1. Fastball is outside, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1 to John Allen. The cleanup batter, the pitch. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle by a diving Sampson into center field. In to score is Rodriguez. Here comes the throw from Lantini. It goes toward the backstop, backed up by Hardy. Mojica will score from second. It's a 2-run single for John Allen, and it's 2-0 Laredo. And John Gaston will be the batter. And here comes Jamie Vermillier. And John Gaston, 1 for 4, as everybody will assemble on the mound before they face this left-handed hitter. So Laredo, 2 runs, 3 hits, and there's nobody out here. And for the second time in 3 games, the Goldeyes get scored on in the first inning. Remember, on Sunday afternoon, it was 6 by Lincoln. Here it's 2 by Laredo, and there's still nobody out. Whatever was said by pitching coach Jamie Vermillier out to the battery and the rest of the infield, more specifically to Mark Hardy, was brief. Here's John Gaston with 2 on and nobody out. They have 2 brand new flagpoles here at the ballpark. this year. First pitch, swung on and filleted out toward left, twisting toward the corner, and foul. Into the seats it goes. And they're both in right center, brand new. And one is flying the 1994 Northern League Championship banner, and the other the 2012 American Association Championship banner. And it's a very nice, or they are a very nice addition to the ballpark this year. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Tied him up inside, and Gaston couldn't get around on that. In that 4-1 loss for Laredo last night, Gaston drove in the only run of the game for the Lemurs. He did that with an RBI single in the top of the fourth. 0-2 to John Gaston, the pitch. Breaking ball swung on. That is softly lined out to Lyles, and he missed it in the sun. Now he's going to throw to second for one, and that will be it. I don't know if they had the infield fly rule, as a soft liner went out to Lyles, and he ended up losing it in the sun. It went off his glove, and he picked it up, and he threw to second base to force out John Allen. It'll be a fielder's choice for Gaston. There's one away with runners on the corners. And obviously, the infield fly rule was not in effect. It wasn't high enough in the air. Otherwise, Gaston would have been out, but he's safe at first base. Now the out at second goes 4-6, and there's one away. And here's Brian Peterson. First pitch is in there for a strike. Brian Peterson, 1 for 4 last night with a strikeout. 2-0 Laredo, top of the first, the pitch. Fastball swung on, bounced out to short. Sampson to Lyles for 1. Down to Mazzola for 2. Inning over. Damage limited. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 left for Laredo. They get a pair in the top of the first. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
Well, we go to the bottom of the first inning, and the Goldeyes have a little bit of work to do, trailing 2-0 after a half inning here at home. And for Winnipeg, Phelan Lantini, Nick Lyles, and Leonard Davis, the DH. And after that, Josh Mazzola, Tim Smith, and Luis Allen. Bottom 3, Scoma, Sampson, and Ramon against Mark Serrano, a right-hander. And here's Lantini to lead it off. And Lantini 1 for 4 last night, hitting .256. Goldeyes as a team batting .288. First pitch. is inside, ball one. And that is 1 point. Better than Laredo. Slider in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lentini is 3 for his last 17. That's over 5 games. The 1-1 swung on and filleted over first, dumped into right field for a base hit. And here's Nick Lyles. And Nick Lyles will stand in for the right side. And Nick is struggling a little bit at the plate. 1 for his last 20. Defensively tonight for Laredo, Brian Peterson, the other half of the battery. Mike Sheridan at first, Philip Incaviglia at second, Jimmy Mojica at short, Harrison Kane at third. Throw over to first, and Lentini dives back in safely. Then Marcos Rodriguez, Sawyer Carroll, and John Gaston left to right in the outfield. First pitch is low, ball one. Lyles hitting .229. No home runs and 3 driven in. 1 ball, no strikes. Another pickoff attempt, and just back in time. Diving is Lentini. That's a good move by starter Mark Serrano. Lentini is 1 for 2 on the base paths, if you're wondering. The guy at the plate leads the team with 4 steals. And this time he's going to get caught. And Lentini will get picked off over at first base. Got caught out too far and then stumbled in the wet ground over there and could not get back. So a pickoff that goes 1-3. And there's 1 down. And the 1-0 is low and inside, 2-0. I wouldn't necessarily call this a sloppy track tonight by any stretch. But it is a little tacky, the 2-0. Slider in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Lyles scored a run last night. He drew a walk, but he was 0 for 3. The 2-1 is inside, 3-1. We're in the bottom of the first. Laredo leading 2-0. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, line to left field. That'll drop for a base hit. And Nick Lyles has his first hit in Winnipeg. And Leonard Davis, the DH.
The Goldeyes designated hitter, number 25, Leonard Davis.
And Davis 1 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts last night. Leonard's been going pretty good. He's 4 for his last 10. And 2 of those 4 hits, doubles. First pitch is right down the chute for a strike. Leonard hitting .343. A homer and 6 driven in. Throw over to first, and Lyles back in time. Goldeyes as a team have 12 steals this year. Lentini getting caught was the 6th caught stealing. The 0-1 is low. Snap throw down to first, and Lyles back in time on that throw from the catcher, Brian Peterson. Again, Winnipeg 12 steals. Lentini getting caught represented the 6th caught stealing already. By comparison, Laredo has 9 stolen bases, 3 less, but they have yet to be caught this season. A big 0 under CS. The pitch swung on and lined out to third, caught by Kane, gets back up from his knees to his feet and looked to double off Lyles, but Lyles wasn't very far off the bag at first. He gets back in time, 2 away. Hard hit ball, but right at him. And here's Josh Mazzola. And Mazzola's going to step in for the right side. Josh is riding a 7-game hitting streak. And he is 8 for his last 19 at the plate. Throw goes over to first, and Lyles back in time. Josh, over that time, is hitting .421. Helped along by a 3-for-3 night last night. First pitch. Breaking ball on the inside edge for a strike. Mazzola, 2 homers and 5 driven in. There's 2 away and 1 on. We're in the last of inning number 1. And Laredo leads 2-0. The 0-1. Swung on, cracked out to left, but right at Rodriguez, who will make the catch in that hard hit line drive off the bat of the Goldeyes first baseman here tonight. Couple of hard hit balls, but right at him. Atom balls, they call them, for 2 Winnipeg Goldeyes in Davis and Mazzola. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. Winnipeg comes away empty. We'll go to the second. Laredo 2. Winnipeg no score on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at State Pond Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure.
Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
Top of 2, we welcome you. First pitch is inside, ball 1 to Mike Sheridan. From Mark Hardy, Sheridan, Kane, and Incaviglia, 7, 8, and 9 in the order for Laredo. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. 20th anniversary season this year. The Goldeyes, 1-1. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-2. Good pitch. Lefty here. And a lot of left-handed batters so far in this order for the Lemurs. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he got him on strike. Good pitch. First strikeout of the night for Hardy. And that first strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. Here's Harrison Kane. And Harrison Kane 0 for 4 last night with a couple of strikeouts, and he'll bat from the right side. Sun has popped out here. First pitch. Fastball on the outside edge for a strike. Nothing and 1 to Kane. Hitting 100. That's his batting average. The 0-1. Swung on, chopper out toward third. Coming in on it. Ramon fields it, shuffles, throws across from the grass in front of third, and gets it there in time. 2 away. And Philip Incaviglia, the batter. Philip Incaviglia 0 for 3 last night. And he's 0 for 10 on the season. First pitch is a breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. Put the ball in play all 3 times last night, but he bounced out all 3 times to the left side of the infield. The pitch is outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1. And the pitch. Fastball swung on, fouled back into the mitt of Luis Allen. You can hear that. Tick. 2-2. Good crowd again here tonight. I mean, a real good crowd. I would say we'll be over 6,000. 2-2 pitch. Fastball just wide, 3-2. And I'm sure the weather today chased a few people away. Those that might have been considering coming to be a walk-up member, or those that had tickets already. 3-2. Swung on, and that is fouled to the plate by Incaviglia. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here in the top of 2, let's have a look at the home run inning. And folks, we invite you to drop down to Home Run Sports at De La Cinieri Boulevard in Bishop Grandin. Enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, the payoff is on the outside edge for a called third strike. And that is that for Incaviglia. Good bounce back inning for Mark Hardy. Couple of strikeouts. Sitting down 7, 8, and 9 in the Lemur order. 1, 2, 3. Zeros across for Laredo. They lead at 2-0. We'll go to the bottom of 2 when we come back to downtown Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico.
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico.
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
Bottom of the second inning, we welcome you back. We'll play the home run inning here in the bottom of 2, and also play some trivia as well. Here's Tim Smith to lead it off, 2-0 Laredo. Mark Serrano's first pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Smith, Allen, Scoma. 5-6-7. Tim Smith, one of the heroes last night. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled away, left side, out of play, and that is a souvenir. 0-2. Smith 2 for 4. 2 RBI, drove in the game-winning run last night. 0-2. Breaking ball, swung on. Hack foul at the plate. We do it again. Again, home run inning. Home Run Sports, De La Cinieri Boulevard, Bishop Grandin. Get down there, enter to win. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, we pick your name that night, you're a winner. 0-2 is just inside 1 and 2. And you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you have to hear your name on this program. So you just don't enter. You have to enter and then listen to the games. 1-2. Swung on, ground ball right side, and diving out, stopping that is Incaviglia, and he gets up, throws to first. It's a little wild off the glove of Sheridan first, and it rolls back by home plate. And Tim Smith will be safe on a hit. A great play by Philip Incaviglia to dive out and stop it. But like I said last night, Tim Smith, for a larger man, runs real well. And Incaviglia, after that, had to get up off his chest from the grass in shallow right. And the second baseman hurried his throw to first, and it was wild. And the Goldeyes have their third hit off Mark Serrano, and here is Luis Allen. 2-0 Laredo. And Serrano wants a new baseball. And afterward, by the way, on the Home Run Sports Home Run Inning, if you hear your name, well, contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. Ask for Carla. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike to Luis Allen. No home runs last night, so no winners tonight. Maybe tonight for tomorrow morning's 11:05 start. We do it every game. It's the Home Run Sports Home Run Inning, brought to you by Home Run Sports. Get ready for your game. 0-1 to Luis Allen. Allen 1 for 4 last night. He is 5 for his last 15. The 0-1. Swung on and looped out toward right. That is going to be caught or dropped or trapped. It's the latter. It's trapped by John Gaston, says Brian Krebs, the first base umpire. Here comes Phil or Pete Incaviglia. And there's going to be an argument between the field manager and the first base umpire. Luis Allen will have a base hit. John Gaston dove out, and then the ball got towards the glove, and then he rolled. And you couldn't see if it came out of the glove or not. It was called immediately by Brian Krebs at first base that it was not caught. Had it been caught, Tim Smith likely would have been doubled off at first base because he was, I think, anticipating that John Gaston was never going to make that catch and was pretty much standing on second base already. As it stands, the Goldeyes have 2 on with nobody out. And Pete Incaviglia is still bending the ear of Brian Krebs, and now will walk away back toward that first base dugout for Laredo. So Allen's second hit in 5 trips in the series is a controversial one. And he's standing at first base. And here's Ryan Scoma, who did not play last night. The TV guys tell us that John Gaston caught that baseball. First pitch to Scoma. Swung on and smoked to right center. Way back goes Sawyer Carroll, and he will make the catch. Tagging and moving from second to third is going to be Tim Smith. And back to first base is Luis Allen. So Scoma put a charge in it, but the wind knocked it down as it switched, and it's kind of blowing in from right now. And Sawyer Carroll got a good jump on it, makes the catch. And there's one away with runners on the corners for Nate Sampson. And now they're going to appeal at second base to see if Tim Smith left early, and no, says third base umpire Joe Stegner. And Nate Sampson, 0 for 2 last night, was hit by a pitch on the hip. Will try to get his first hit of the series and maybe drive in a run, 2 or 3, to get the Goldeyes on the board tied or maybe give them the lead. He has 1 home run already. It's a grand slam, and it came in Grand Prairie. Serrano comes set. First pitch is a fastball that's high and tight, ball 1. Let's play some trivia here in the bottom of 2 as well. And the trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Slider is outside, a little bit high, 2-0. Sampson hitting .237. A homer and 7 driven in. 2-0 Laredo. We're in the last of the second, 1 out, runners on the corners. The 2-0. swung on, lifted out toward right field. Back goes Gaston, circling under it, makes the catch. Here comes the throw. They tag Smith. The plate, and Smith is out. Great throw by John Gaston from right field. The Goldeyes trying to be aggressive, and the inning ends at home plate. It's a double play and a fly out, and then the out at home goes 9-2. A great throw again by the right fielder for Laredo. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left. We'll go to the third. 2-0 Lemurs, Goldeyes Radio Network.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
We go to the third inning. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Brendan McGranahan is helping us out on site. 2-0 Laredo. And back to the top of the order. They go. Rodriguez, Mojica, and Carroll. 1, 2, 3. Strange here tonight and last night. Just haven't seen like the ball has carried all that well here in downtown Winnipeg in the first 2 games. I mean, Ryan Scoma scorched that baseball, and it just kind of died 3/4 of the way out into center, right center. First pitch is inside to Rodriguez, who had a double tonight, but tailed away from Tim Smith and scored a run, the 1-0. Swung on, rolled up the first base line, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mark Hardy working into his third. Culligan in-game line score for Culligan Water. 2 runs, 3 hits for Laredo. The pitch swung on, bounced right side again. 1 and 2. 0 and 4 for Winnipeg. So 2 runs, 3 hits for Laredo. No runs and 4 hits for Winnipeg. Lefty here. 1-2. Breaking ball, swung on, looped out toward left. And right there is Tim Smith backing up a little bit. And he reaches up with one hand, makes the catch. And there's one down. The batter, Jimmy Mojica. Okay, trivia. For the Place Louis here in downtown, specializing in spacious executive suites. And Mojica, 1 for 1 with a run scored. Stands in from the right side. Contest is open to those that have yet to win this year. First pitch. And a little bit low with an off-speed variety. Ball 1. If you've already won, you're out. If you haven't won, welcome. You're in. If you've never won, what are you waiting for? Tonight could be the night. Pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-1. And your reward is a pair of Goldeyes tickets to a future home game. 1-1. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1 and 2. And you'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jimmy Mojica batting .229. The pitch. Fastball outside, 2-2. Number to call, 780-1290. 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer tonight. Hardy gets the sign. And now, time called. 1 away, top of 3. 2-2. Breaking ball, bounce foul. Third base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mojica, no homers. He's driven in 7. Makes his home in Kansas City, but no longer plays for the T-Bones, obviously. 2-2. Swung on and filleted right side foul. And still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jimmy Mojica, 6 feet, 190. Two. Swung on, fouled away. Right side again. Resides in Kansas City, Kansas. In his second year with Laredo, he's an LS5 by classification. He'll be 27 in November. So 26 years old right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And Mojica's 2 for 2 tonight. And the batter is Sawyer Carroll. 4th hit for Laredo off Mark Hardy this evening. The question tonight on trivia is this. With a sellout crowd last night of nearly 8,000 for the team's home opener, the Goldeyes are now just 10,501 fans away from a major attendance milestone. Hardy comes set. First throw goes over to first base, and it got away from Mazzola as it was real low, and Mojica takes off for second base. And that'll be an error on the pitcher, E1. And the Goldeyes make their first error of the series. Back to trivia. In fact, they'll reach that milestone in tomorrow afternoon's series finale with Laredo. What is that attendance milestone number? First pitch is inside to Carroll, ball 1. A sellout last night, nearly 8,000 for the team's home opener. Pulled the Goldeyes to within 10,501 fans from a major attendance milestone in franchise history. In fact, they'll reach the milestone during tomorrow's series finale in the afternoon. Pitch is swung on, bounced out to short, rolled right up to Sampson. He's up with it easily, on to first. They get Sawyer Carroll for the second out. Mojica advances to third base. 2 down for John Allen. What is that attendance milestone number? 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer tonight. John Allen, a 2-run single. He's been the difference in this game. RBI 9 and 10 on the season. First pitch. Breaking ball swung on, and it got between the legs of Luis Allen, goes back to the screen, and Mojica will score. And we'll see how they score that. That'll be on a pass ball. And right now, that is an unearned run. And in ball, actually they called it a strike. So strike 1 on Allen, and the score now 3-0. So a base hit, a throwing error at first, and a ground ball right side to his right. Lyles picks it up with a backhand, turns and throws against the grain of his body, and gets into first base in time. John Allen is retired, but Laredo adds on. They get a run on a hit, a Goldeye error, a pass ball, an unearned run, and that, nobody left. Laredo 3, Winnipeg no score, and we have a winner on trivia on the first call, winner of the answer coming up in the 7th. We go to the last of the third, 3-0 Laredo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Hey, Matt, I gotta tell you, my wife thanks you every morning when she wakes up.
I told her she'd like that new front door.
Oh, absolutely. And I like this, too. I just heard that Duraco is giving away 8-foot-tall patio heaters.
We are, Bo.
Yeah, and it's the nice glass tube ones.
Yeah, with the big flames.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to call Nick. I still have a few windows and my back door to replace.
Well, now's the time. And make sure you get Duraco Sunstop glass. You'll save big on air conditioning this summer.
Duraco windows, built in Winnipeg for Winnipeg weather. Find out more at Duraco.ca.
Bottom 3-0 Laredo. Glad to have you along. Goldeyes have got 4 hits off of Mark Serrano, but no runs. First pitch to Amos Ramon. His first trip to the plate tonight. Leads it off in the bottom of 3. Is in there for a strike. Again, we have a winner on trivia. Winner of the answer coming up in inning number 7. Pitch is low, 1-1. And the 1-1 to famous Amos. Slider is high, 2-1. And Ramon 1 for 3 with an RBI last night. Hit a bullet between short and third. Score the first run. 2-1 swung on, and that's a bullet out to third, but picked up by Harrison Kane on one hop on a short one at that. And he throws across to get the other third baseman in this game, one away. Hard hit ball by Ramon. Good play over there at third base. The hot corner, they call it that, by Harrison Kane. Here's Phelan Lentini. To the out-of-town scoreboard for Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. Interleague play continues. Games in AL home stadiums. Lentini 1 for 1 tonight. First pitch. Swung on, bounced out toward third. To his right, Harrison Kane, a backhand, up to his feet. Throws a little high to first, but pulled down by Sheridan. And he made the catch and keeps his foot on the base to record the out. 2 away. And here is Nick Wild. And final at 10 today. Atlanta beat Toronto in Toronto, Ontario, 7-6. First pitch to Lyles, showed bunt, pulled back, took a slider on the outside corner for a strike. Corey Guerin picked up the win for the Braves to go to 1-1. Thad Weber took the loss. He drops to 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on, and that pulled down that third base line, but foul. 0-2 to Lyles. Craig Kimbrell had his 16th save for the Braves. Brian McCann, a pair of home runs. The catcher had his 5th and 6th for Atlanta. Jose Bautista is 12th for the Blue Jays in that loss. Pitch is swung on, bounced out toward third. Harrison Kane, what did you have for breakfast? And he throws from the grass at third and gets his third out and assist in this inning. Harrison Kane handles all three baseballs. Ramon, Lentini, and now Lyles going to his left. All with throws to first base. The Goldeyes go 1-2-3 in the bottom of 3. We'll go to the 4th, 3-0 Laredo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the UNFI and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Buying or selling your home is one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. Realtors know the market, understand the strategy, and will negotiate in your best interests. Plus, Goldeyes fans, pick up a copy of the Real Estate News and search for Goldie for your chance to win great prizes with our In the Hood promotion. Remember, the Real Estate News is available in print, online, or mobile. Either way, it's in your hands.
The Winnipeg Real Estate News.com.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
John Gaston to lead it off here. We move to the 4th inning, 3-0 Laredo. First pitch to the Lemurs right fielder is just outside, ball 1. It's Gaston, Brian Peterson, Mike Sheridan. 5-6-7, the 1-0 from Hardy. Is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. By the way, in that Toronto Blue Jays loss today, pitcher Brendan Morrow, the 1-1, swung on, bounced out toward first, fielded behind the bag there by Mazzola, and he's going to flip to Hardy covering. And Hardy in front of Gaston will make the play, 1 down. And here's Brian Peterson. Brendan Morrow left the game after 2 innings with forearm tightness. Wasn't it about this time last year that Toronto's starting rotation started to drop like flies? Other game today, Colorado beat Houston 2-1. Matt Belisle goes to 2-1 with the victory. First pitch, swung on, bounced out towards short, rolled right up to Sampson, up with it, on to first, 2 away. And Brian Peterson retired. And the batter, Mike Sheridan. Jose Veras took the loss. He dropped to 0-2 for the Astros. Rafael Betancourt had his 11th save for the Rocks. Game was delayed by rain for a while in Detroit. They're now in the second, scoreless, Pittsburgh and the Tigers. First pitch to Sheridan, swung on, fouled back for strike 1. 7th inning, Philadelphia helped along in a home run by Michael Young, his second. Lead Boston 2-1 at Fenway. 0-1 in there for a strike. Good breaking ball. 0-2 to Sheridan. Young, by the way, ended an 0-for-22 slump with that home run for the Phillies. 3rd inning, St. Louis leading KC 2-1. The pitch, breaking ball outside, 1-1, or 1-2, excuse me. Carlos Beltran, his 11th home run to help St. Louis to that 1-run lead in KC in that I-70 series. The 1-2, breaking ball outside, 2-2. 3rd inning, Battle of Chicago's, and the Cubs leading the White Sox on the south side, 2-0. Wellington Castillo, his second home run for the Cubbies in that one. 9:05 tonight, San Fran and Oakland, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Michael Kickham will make his ML debut for the Giants. Jared Parker, 2-6 for the A's. He struggled this year. And the payoff. Fastball, half a swing. Did he go? The appeal, yes, says Joe Stegner at third. It's a strikeout. for Hardy of Sheridan. His third for Mark Hardy, and that's it for Laredo in the fourth. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the bottom of 4. 3-0 Laredo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Wow, we're finally doing it. Building our dream home.
I never thought we'd be able to afford it.
Well, we did some good saving, and SCU did the rest.
Sweet. Can this be my room?
This will be the kitchen, bud.
Perfect.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. Ready to build? SCU is there with builder mortgages, great rates, and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI.
I love it, and we will succeed.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Glad to have you along. And Leonard Davis will lead it off for the Goldeyes. They trailed 3-0 Laredo. 2 runs in the first and a singleton to the third. Davis, Mazzola, Smith. 3, 4, 5 in the order against Mark Serrano. First pitch to Leonard. Breaking ball missed outside, ball 1. A couple of later starts tonight, as I mentioned, San Francisco at Oakland in interleague play. 1-0 is inside 2-0. Michael Kickham makes his major league debut for the Giants. He replaces Ryan Vogelsong in the rotation. Vogelsong is out with a broken hand. 2-0. Swung on, ground ball right side, off of first, diving out is Sheridan. He'll come up with it and flip to Serrano, the pitcher covering the bag, and Leonard Davis is out number 1. And Josh Mazzola, the batter, he lined out to left field. He's over 1 tonight. San Diego at Seattle tonight at 9-10. Edison Volquez, 3-5. Brandon Maurer, 2-6 for the Mariners. First pitch to Mazzola is inside, ball 1. Interleague play in National League ballparks, 1-0. Inside 2-0. Cincinnati leading Cleveland 3-1 in the 5th. Second inning, Washington 3, Baltimore 1. Adam LaRoche home run for the Nats is 9th. That game was delayed by rain, too. The 2-0 is inside 3-0. And also delayed by rain to start was the Mets and Yankees in Queens. They're now underway. No score. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, and Mazzola taking all the way. Minnesota leading Milwaukee 2-0. That's in the second. Ryan Doman has a home run, his 4th for the Twins. The pitch swung on, bounced left side, foul, and right into the Goldeyes dugout. 3-2. And at 9:10 tonight, the Angels at the Dodgers in the Battle of L.A. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Mazzola. And the pitch swung on, that's hit. Out to center field. Might be trouble. Here comes Carroll, and it's going to drop before the center fielder. In fact, Mojica went back from short. Rodriguez came in, and it dropped between the trio of defenders there. Little bloop single for Mazzola, who extends a hitting streak to 8 straight. And Winnipeg with their 5th hit. And here's Tim Smith. Some finals In the American Association today, Grand Prairie beat Kansas City 7-5. Fargo over Sioux Falls 6-5. First pitch is low, ball one. And Lincoln, in the resumption of the suspended game last night, beat El Paso 4-3. And El Paso's leading Lincoln 4-0 in the second in a 7-inning game tonight. Pitch is swung on and smoked to straightaway center. Back goes Carroll, still going back, and he'll reach up 3/4 of the way back and make the catch over his shoulder for the second out. Tim Smith put a charge into that one. But again, the ballpark will hold it. And not a lot of carry to baseballs like that off bat here tonight. And Luis Allen, the batter. El Paso 4, Lincoln no score. Wichita leading Amarillo 3-1 in the third. Oh, and they are playing St. Paul tonight, and they are on the East Coast. Trois Rivières 7. St. Paul 1 in the fifth. First pitch is low, ball one, and Gary leading Sioux City 4-3 tonight in the fourth. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 away to El Cabon. Stanley Cup playoffs tonight, the 1-0. Swung on and ripped down the third baseline foul. 1-1. Just on your way, San Jose at Los Angeles. Series is tied at 3. And just as a note, the Kings at home were 5-0 this series, or this season, against San Jose. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. Based on that, you've got to go with the Kings in Game 7 at home. NBA playoffs, by the way. Indiana leading Miami 30-25 in the second, 2-1. Swung on, bounced out toward third, hit the base, up in the air it goes. Harrison Kane will pick it up and throw to first. It will be Wild. Now a throw back over to third. That got by Harrison Kane. Gets into foul territory down the left field line. And in to score on all of that is Mazzola. Up to second goes Luis Allen. Well, any way you can, I guess. And here comes Pete Incaviglia. So Luis Allen is going to get an infield single out of that. And Mazzola will end up scoring. They'll charge an error on the first baseman. E3 on the throw from Mike Sheridan back over to third. Allen hit one down the third base line and hit the third base bag, went straight up in the air. And Kane had to wait for it, almost like hang time on a punt in football, for it to come down. Here's Ryan Scoma. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And then as he pulled it down, he threw across. Allen was safe. Mazzola was then going from second to third, and Sheridan threw it away. Mazzola scores essentially from first on all of that, the 0-1. Swung on and fouled away left side. 0-2 to Ryan Scoma, who's 0 for 1 tonight. So at this point, that is an unearned run. But Winnipeg on the board, it's 3-1. And they have their 6th hit of the night off Serrano. And the 0-2 swung on and sliced down that third base line. Foul. Kind of a jam job swing there by Ryan Scoma, who was 3 for 15 on the weekend in Lincoln, batting .360 on the year. Serrano comes set. The 0-2 is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scoma, no homers and 7 driven in. Now the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes. Scoma last year had 13 homers for Rockland in the Can-Am League. Drove in 59. Had 23 doubles in total. 39 extra base hits. 1-2. Swung on, grounder out toward first. Picked up there by Sheridan. He'll make the unassisted play, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of the fourth. But they get a run on 2 hits. There was an error for Laredo, and Winnipeg will lead 1. We'll go to the fifth. Goldeyes are on the board. Laredo 3, Winnipeg 1 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
We go to inning number 5, and Winnipeg getting on the board with a run in the last half. 3-1 Laredo in front. Mark Hardy works into his 5th. And he'll face Harrison Kane, Philip Incaviglia, and Marcos Rodriguez, hitters 8, 9, and 1. Well, it varies at the particular time that we do it, but we always try to get it done before school is out at the end of June. For some of our American listeners, school's already done, of course, for their kids down there. I think in Lincoln, on Thursday of last week, it was last day of school in Nebraska. First pitch to Harrison Kane. It's a bunt attempt that's fouled back for strike 1. We go to the end of June here. But then again, we like school. And every year, we have the patrol game here at the ballpark, and it's presented by Manitoba Public Insurance. We know it as MPI here. And the patrols get to come en masse. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And attend the game. They get a thunder stick or a pair of them and make a lot of noise. And then report for duty again tomorrow morning at the respective schools. The 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. And part of it is they have one patrol captain that ends up winning an award for being, I guess, the top patrol captain in the Capital Region here. And this year's winner of the Louis Staples Award is Mackenzie Taylor, and she joins me. Welcome.
Hi.
Pitch is swung on and fouled away, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Harrison Kane. Nervous?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You're just on the radio. It's not like anybody can see you.
So?
Well, you're not nervous in the morning when you're overseeing your patrols, are you? Or
No.
lunch, or in the evening?
No.
Or is it like at my son's school where they kind of split it up between morning and afternoon, and you do one or the other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you do?
Morning.
Okay. Half a swing and the appeal at first base, and Ryan Krebs says no. Harrison Kane didn't go around. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, 3-2. Kane is 0 for 1. He bounced out corner to corner. Okay, you go to Robertson School.
Yeah.
Where's that?
On McCrae and Robertson?
What area of town? Do you know?
North.
Pitch is swung on and missed. North?
Yeah.
Like Maples, Garden City, North Kildonan?
I don't know.
We'll find out. I'm going to make it my job tonight to find out where Robertson School is. Robertson Elementary, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Philip Incaviglia. There's 2 away. And the pitch is swung on and bounced out toward third, and it's picked up there by Amos Ramon, who actually cut it off more at short and throws it to first, and there is now officially 2 away. And back to the top of the order, Marcos Rodriguez. So when did you find out that you were the award winner, Mackenzie?
A month ago.
Okay. How'd that make you feel?
Excited.
Yeah.
Happy.
Take a lot of pride in being a patrol?
Yeah.
And I would imagine this would be your second year at it, right?
Second and a half.
Okay. You started in grade 4?
Yeah.
Okay. First pitch to Marcos Rodriguez is in there for a strike. Lefty here. Mark Hardy's retired. 7 in a row. The pitch is swung on and fouled away, and he's ahead of Rodriguez, who's 1 for 2 tonight at 0-2. 3-1 Laredo in front. We're in the top of the 5th inning. My guest is Mackenzie Taylor. She is the Louis Staples Award winner and the top patrol captain of the Capital Region this year. Pitch is low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then last year, do they still have lieutenants?
Yeah.
Or were you a lieutenant last year?
Yeah.
Okay. And then captain this year?
Yeah.
1-2 pitches, swung on and missed, and Rodriguez is down on strikes, and that is that here at the top of the 5th. Oh, you're not getting away here just yet, girl. I'm going to tell you, we've got another half inning to go, and then we're going to bring Marianne in, okay? All right, we'll go to break. 3-1, Laredo leads it. Laredo goes 1-2-3. Back in 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia? Voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know cooking with small kitchen appliances like a toaster oven or an electric frying pan uses less energy than your oven or stove? Even boiling water with an electric kettle will save energy. And next time you're shopping for a new appliance, look for Energy Star appliances, as they can use 30 to 50% less energy. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
And we welcome you back. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And Laredo leading this one by a score of 3-1. And the first pitch to Sampson is swung on and fouled back and out of play for strike 1. Both starters are still in the game. Mark Serrano working into the 5th for Laredo. They picked up 2 in the first, 1 in the 3rd. Goldeyes getting a run last inning. Nate Sampson, Amos Ramon, and Phelan Lentini due up here. The 0-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. My guest is Mackenzie Taylor. And she is the top patrol captain in the Capital Region here, Winnipeg and surrounding area. For this year, the 0-2 is half a swing, and the pitch missed inside, and Sampson didn't go around. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the Louis Staples Award winner. And Manitoba Public Insurance, and I noticed the Winnipeg Police Service, and the RCMP, for sure, would be involved in patrols right across Manitoba. Pitch is high to Sampson, who's 0 for 1 tonight. And we've sort of ascertained, Mackenzie, that your school, Robertson School, is Garden City area. North End? Now your mom says the North End.
Well, I thought that in the first place.
2-2 pitch. Swung on, and that is clubbed to straightaway center. Sawyer Carroll got a good jump on it, and it will die out there again. And Carroll underneath it, he'll make the catch. And there's 1 away. Okay, North End.
Yeah, I thought that in the first place.
Well, you know, sometimes adults don't get it. You got to knock us over the head a few times. So this is, now, does your school only go to grade 6?
Yeah.
So you go to middle school next year?
Yeah.
And where are you going to go?
Edgemont.
Okay. Here's Amos Ramon. And he'll stand in from the right-hand side. He's 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch is in there for a strike. Have you enjoyed your 2.5 years of being patrols? And it's coming to an end. I mean, you've got basically about another 3.5 weeks, and it's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And you've enjoyed it?
Yeah.
How about getting up in the morning and have to be there early?
Well, I go to daycare, so.
Okay. Well, so you're there anyway, right? 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch to Ramon is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. What's been the most rewarding part? What's been the funnest part of doing it for the last 2.5 years? And I guess more specifically, this year being a patrol captain at your school.
Winning the Louis Staples Award.
Okay, congratulations on that. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. 1-2, were you surprised?
Yeah.
Pretty excited when you got the news?
Yeah.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Amos Ramon having a good look here at Mark Serrano. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, bounced left side, foul. So, I mean, what did you get? Did you get a nice plaque?
Yeah.
Did somebody take you out for like some ice cream or something? Did you get a scholarship money?
No.
Okay.
I got an iPod.
Oh, you got an iPod. Well, there you go. That's even better than scholarship money. 1-2 is low, 2-2. I mean, you can play with it now, right?
Yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Do you have any idea what you want to do when you get older?
Be a teacher.
Really? 2-2. Swung on, and that is set down the left field line and foul. Still 2-2 to Amos Ramon. And what are your favorite subjects?
Math.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one.
Science.
That's a real good one, too. What about English?
No.
No? That's okay. I wasn't good at English either, and that's why I'm in broadcasting. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is just outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That was actually a joke. Feel free to laugh, Mackenzie.
Okay.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and look out into the seats. And that was line foul in there in that patrol section. Had you ever been to a Goldeyes game before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you a big fan? Sort of?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you come last year with the patrols as well?
Yeah.
Okay. 3-2 is high, ball 4. What about when you were in grade 4?
No.
So last year was your first game?
Well, I came one a few summers ago.
Okay. With mom or?
Daycare.
Okay. Oh, that would have been one of those afternoon games, or one of the morning starts like we have tomorrow at 11:05. Those are always the wildest games. Somebody gets thrown out of the game, or somebody gets mad, or real good example for the kids usually on those days. First pitch to Lantini is swung on and smoked to left field for a base hit. And Faye's got his second hit of the night. And the Goldeyes have their 7th. And they've got something cooking with 2 on and 1 out against Mark Serrano. And the batter now is Nick Lyles. 1 ball, or 1 and 2 for him tonight. Do you have a favorite player?
No.
Favorite position? Nick Lyles, a single and a ground out here tonight. The Goldeyes with runners at first and second. Ramon with a 1-out walk. First walk issued by Serrano. And then Phelan Lantini got a fastball that he ripped between short and third for a base hit. Serrano from the stretch. And the first pitch to Lyles is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Do you have a favorite teacher at school?
No.
All of them?
Yeah.
That would be a good answer. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Do you play any sports?
Soccer.
Okay. And what nights do you play?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, because I've got a couple soccer players at home, too. 1-1 is on the outside edge for a strike, but they go on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then baseball's Tuesdays, Thursdays, so it works out pretty good. Now, Mom's pretty busy, I can tell you that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, lifted out toward left. Marcos Rodriguez is there. He'll make the catch, and there'll be 2 away. And the batter is Leonard Davis, who's 0 for 1. Think the Goldeyes are going to win tonight? Yeah, me too. They trail 3-1, but they've started to come on, and you can kind of feel the Goldeyes getting a little momentum off this starter here tonight in Mark Serrano. And Leonard Davis has lined out and bounced out. He's hit the ball hard both times tonight, and we'll see what he does with this third at bat with 2 out and 2 on. Serrano, the right-hander, comes set. First pitch is a changeup that floats high, ball 1. Back to school tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Are you a good student?
Yeah.
Like A's?
I guess.
Or they kind of get those numbers out now. You get like a 1, 2, a 3, or a 4, right?
Yeah.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and it's 1-1. Which, if you're not used to it or don't know the system, you want to get 4s, right? Yeah. Not 1s. You want 4s.
Yeah.
That's like the A+. 1 ball, 1 strike to Leonard Davis. And the pitch swung on, popped up, right side of the infield. Philippin Cavili is there. He'll make the catch, and we have 5 in the books. Well, Mackenzie, I want to congratulate you, and thanks very much for taking the time. And we're going to switch gears, and Marianne's going to join us from MPI in the next inning. Goldeyes lead 2 stranded. They get 1 hit. We'll go to the 6th inning. 3-1 Laredo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The kids will want burgers, so I got special spiced burger patties.
From the Carver's Knife?
Naturally. Lisa and Ken are crazy about our ribs.
Oh, me too.
Also from the Carver's Knife.
And for Jennifer and Dave, plump, juicy chicken breasts.
What about yours truly?
Last but not least.
Wow, that is one handsome T-bone.
Gotta keep the barbecue chef happy.
Bring out the best in your barbecues with the exceptional value and superb quality of Manitoba meats from the Carver's Knife. The Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent. From our farm to your table.
There once was a young boy named Eric who had a passion for trucks. Big trucks, little trucks. He loved them all. Who vowed one day trucks would be his life's work. And when he grew up, he bought some trucks. Lots of them. Tough, hard-working, shiny, silver trucks with big logos. You've seen them around. I know you have. Eric's so proud of his trucks, he carries a picture of them in his wallet. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbre-Crie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball.
Oh, yeah!
On TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
We go to the 6th inning. Jimmy Mojica will lead it off. 3-1 Laredo, still holding on to that 2-run lead. And the Goldeyes have been knocking at the door but haven't pushed anything across. Only 1 run in the 4th. That's been it. Mojica, Carroll, and Allen the DH against Mark Hardy. First pitch. Swung on, bounced out toward third. To his left. A pickup by Ramon. Shuffles, plants, and throws. And there's 1 away on 1 pitch. Marianne Kemp is my guest from MPI. And, you know, they've been so kind here, Marianne. We've done this before, you and I.
We have.
And so it's like old hat.
Yeah.
And they've given me, I don't know, does your title change? They've given me the MPI VP of Community and Corporate Relations.
Excellent.
That was it, what, a couple years ago when we did this before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That hasn't changed,
no.
Right? You haven't got promoted or...
It's enough.
Or demoted.
Thanks, Paul.
Okay. Here's Sawyer Carroll, missed inside with the first pitch to him. And it's ball 1. Carroll's walked and bounced out, so he's 0 for 1 tonight. Well, how many patrols do you have tonight, Marianne? Pitches in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
We think over 1,000. Around 1,100
really?
tonight. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. I guess you don't have... Is there a bit of a race to kind of sign up and come now? Pitch is swung on and sent to center field. Lentini drifting back, and he will make the catch for the second out. I mean,
We can pretty much accommodate everybody that wants to come.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, once sort of because the program started with coming to Goldeyes game, we've got to be in about year 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right? And so once the teachers kind of get it, and the teacher that is the liaison between the patrols and MPI kind of want to facilitate it, it kind of works itself that way, doesn't it?
Fred and the Winnipeg Police have been huge instrumental in terms of supporting.
Here's John Allen. First pitch is swung on and rolled foul, third base side, strike one. I saw some Winnipeg Police Service members here today, and also their mascot, Copper.
Yeah. Copper has changed.
Has he?
Yeah.
I didn't really notice.
Yeah.
Enlighten me.
Well, I understand that they refreshed the brand, and
okay.
Yeah, but I understand he got really tired tonight, so he had to go home for a nap. Copper.
Okay.
Because he's a puppy, you know.
Oh, he's young, right? Yeah, and they sleep a lot. I mean, a lot of energy. Go 110 miles an hour for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then shut her down for a couple hours.
Exactly.
Yeah. John Allen still trying to walk off that foul off the instep before it rolled out. Third base side. 0-1 is the count to him. We're in the 6th. The pitch. Breaking ball is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 0-2. Okay, we're going to bounce around here a little bit. Tell me a little bit about Mackenzie Taylor and why she was selected, and how proud you are of your selection this year of the Lewis Staples Award winner.
Yeah, Mackenzie is an exceptional student. We had well over 25 nominations for the top patroller. And Mackenzie was chosen for a number of things, for academic excellence, for her leadership. You know, you've got a little bit of a perspective on her. You know, she's got this quiet, perspective in terms of people just gravitate to her. She's been patrolling now for 2.5 years. She's dedicated. She's out there whether it's rain or snow. You know, she never misses a beat. Very, very responsible. Teachers, her peers, and the police all supported her nomination. An exceptional young woman. I'm excited to see what she turns into be.
2 balls and 2 strikes to John Allen as he goes back to the on-deck circle to rub that handle a little bit. I guess that's sort of the intriguing part, is where these kids will be in 10 years and what they will be doing, and then what will they be doing and where are they going to be in 20.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, bounced left side, deep in the hole. Sampson fields it, jump throw to first, and it pulls Mazzola off the bag. And that'll be an infield single for John Allen. Great play by Nate Sampson over at short, and John Gaston, the batter. Well, congratulations to Mackenzie. She was nervous, you can tell. I always get a kick out of the parents. They're more excited than the kids are, you know?
Yeah, the mom's here, the grandma's here.
Okay.
So amazing. And that nice little sister, too. They're very, very proud of her.
All right. Here's John Gaston, 0 for 2 tonight. And lefty, 3-1 Laredo. The pitch is a slider on the outside edge for a strike. Well, what else? What do you want to discuss here? I know you've got 2 pages of notes.
Oh, heck. Yeah, these just, my reminders. Well, I think it's important that we have over 188 private and elementary schools that participate in the school patrol program. And, that's about 8,000 students that are school patrollers throughout Manitoba. So, a huge presence. And with the work that they do is important. They're keeping kids and the road safe, and they're teaching responsibility at the same time.
Pitch is swung on and missed, and John Gaston down on strike. Great inning for Mark Hardy to get his team back in that dugout, and he has a handful of strikeouts here. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left for Laredo. Bottom 6 is next. My guest is Marianne Kemp of MPI, and we'll chat more with her when we come back in the bottom of the 6th. 3-1 Laredo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com. Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Josh Mazzola to lead it off. And Mark Serrano will work into his sixth. 3-1 Laredo in front. My name is Paul Edmonds. And Marianne Kemp is the VP of Community and Corporate Relations for Manitoba Public Insurance. And Josh Mazzola will lead this off as Winnipeg is out hitting Laredo. 7-5, but trailing by 2 and 3-1. And Marianne's joining us to talk about the patrol program. And you said 8,000 patrols across the province, right?
Yeah, we do conduct a programming partnership with CAA Manitoba.
Okay.
And the Winnipeg Police, and of course the hundreds of teachers that volunteer and support the program. So we have some teachers that have been in the program now for 30 years.
The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Josh Mazzola 1 for 2 tonight. He lined out to left, singled and scored the Goldeyes lone run his last trip in the fourth. 1-1. Swung on, bouncer out towards short, deep in the hole. Back in and pick up by Mojica. He throws to first, and it pulled the first baseman Sheridan off the bag. Just about a superb play by Jimmy Mojica, running toward the line, away from second base at short, picking up the baseball and a long throw from the grass in shallow left. And Mazzola will have an infield single, and the Goldeyes will bring the potential tying run to the plate. Now, for those that don't know, I live in suburbia. Here's Tim Smith. And we don't necessarily have patrols, but we have school buses. And that's important, too, because the school bus drivers are, well, like the patrols, but only for the country kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Tim Smith will take a pitch on the inside edge for a strike. And it's 1-2. And invariably, you hear stories. The 0-1 swung on, bounce right side. That's going to skinny right through. And stopping at second base is Mazzola. Up with the ball in right field was Gaston, and the Goldeyes have strung back-to-back hits together. And the batter is Luis Allen. And are they going to get somebody up in the bullpen here? Here comes Pete Incaviglia, the field manager for Laredo, calling time, and he's going to go out and have a little chat with his battery here. Invariably, you'll hear stories of some clown that doesn't stop when the stop sign comes out on the side of the bus, right? And I'm sure you could probably, once a day or more, have an incident where the patrols have to be real sharp in the city for somebody that's trying to get through an intersection in a hurried manner as well.
Yeah, you know, our latest campaign's about distracted driving.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of it, you know, just not paying attention to what's going on around you.
Cell phone, texting, eating.
Makeup.
I've seen that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, is that a new thing?
I don't know.
I would like to say women, but some guys wear it in today's day and age.
No judgment.
Yeah. So just anybody that wears makeup, don't put makeup on when you're driving in your commute to work.
Just wait till you get to the place you're going to.
Here's Luis Allen. He's going to show bunt, and he's going to pop one up, foul, third base side, but it drops to the ground. No damage done. Strike one. So the Goldeyes are playing for the tie here, or at least the big inning, trying to move some people along. Mazzola at second. Tim Smith is at first base. Luis Allen 2 for 2 tonight. And Winnipeg now with 9 hits off Mark Serrano. We're in the bottom of the sixth. 3-1 Laredo. And the pitch. And a bunt laid down. It's a good one. Picked up by Serrano. He's going to throw to third. And did they get him? Yes, they did. And Mazzola gets forced at third. But a good play by Serrano to defend his own position, and it ends up being a fielder's choice for Allen, and the out goes 1-5 at third base. And runners at first and second still now with one away for Ryan Scoma. And Scoma will stand in for the left side. He's 0 for 2 tonight. I'm just amazed. 8,000 kids involved in the patrol program right across the province. First pitch. Swung on, lifted out toward left field. On the run goes Rodriguez. Still going back. Not going to get there. It bounces off the warning track. Up against the wall and goes. In to score with Smith. In to score is going to be Allen as the ball was late getting there. And on the way to third base is Scoma. It'll be a 2-run double for Ryan Scoma. First pitch swinging. And the Goldeyes have tied it at 3. Louis Allen, Army booting his way all the way from first to score the tying run. And the batter is Nate Sampson. And Winnipeg with the potential go-ahead run at third base 90 feet away. Scoma gets the third of the throw home. Allen scored standing. And now the infield pulled in for Laredo. The throw wasn't great. It was up the line a little at third base from home. And no chance for Brian Peterson to get it on a hop and apply a tag. First pitch to Sampson. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Up with it, Mojica. He's going to look the runner back and throw to first base. And Sampson is out number 2. And now Laredo can step back defensively with Amos Ramon stepping up and in. And Amos is 0 for 1 with a walk. You find the kids really enjoy coming to the game?
Oh my gosh, you're so excited.
Yeah.
You know, just the energy and the people and the noise and the food and it's all of it.
Now, they get to do that parade, okay?
Yeah.
And, I would think that one of the things that's the best for them is banging those thunder sticks. First pitch is high, ball 1.
Well, how many chances do you really get to walk onto the green of a ball field? Right? And be able to look in at the crowd. I mean, that's a pretty neat thing to do.
1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, bounced back up the middle by Mojica into center field. RBI single for Amos Ramon. In to score is Scoma. And the Goldeyes have scored 3 times in the bottom of the 6th. And they've taken the lead. It's 4-3 Winnipeg. Oh, how you doing? Amos Ramon with his 6th run batted in of the year. And back to the top of the order in Phelan Lantini and Winnipeg with a little 2-out lightning here to take the lead. At 11 hits on the board and still nobody up in the bullpen for Laredo. Remember, they're going to reach into the bullpen tomorrow and pull out one of those arms to be a starter. And Lantini stands in from the right side. First pitch is swung on and fouled away right side for strike 1. Okay, anything else you want to mention? Because I want to make sure that, you talk about what you want to talk about.
Thanks, yeah.
And nobody really gave me a cheat sheet other than a couple of names.
Oh, Paul, you're a pro. Yeah, you touched on all. We're just so pleased to be able to support this program. And it's teaching the kids responsibility and leadership. And like you said, goodness knows where they're going to end up.
Pitch is swung on, bounced out to short, fielded by Mojica. And he'll throw Lantini out in the inning end. I want to say this to you, Marianne. You can stop by any time the Goldeyes are trailing in a game again because you brought really good luck. Your father would be very proud of you.
Thanks
very
much,
Marianne. Great to see you again. Great program. A real good partnership between MPI, the police service, the RCMP to some degree across the province as well, and the Winnipeg Goldeyes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Paul, have a good night.
You too. Marianne Kemp is the Community and Corporate Relations VP for MPI, joins us here as part of that patrol night here at the ballpark. Goldeyes get 3. They do so on a total of 4 hits, no errors, and they leave 1. We'll go to the 7th. Winnipeg 4, Laredo 3 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you, CN, Princess Auto, Great West Life, Christie's Office Plus, and CDI College.
It's a quiet evening at the lake. You can hear the birds singing before bed. The gentle waves. It doesn't get any better than this. Unless
you add Archangel Fireworks to your night. Having a birthday? Amp it up with fireworks. Family reunion? Nothing says we missed you like a crackling peony exploding in the sky. Typical Wednesday? You guessed it. You need Archangel Fireworks. 104 Pembina Highway.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
First pitch to Brian Peterson was outside. Second pitch is promptly grounded into left field for a base hit. And the catcher leads off the seventh with a single. Sixth hit tonight for Laredo. They now trail. The Goldeyes are in front by 1, 4-3. And the batter is Mike Sheridan. Mark Hardy's still working into this game, into the seventh inning. Now he's really settled in after giving up 2 in the first. And needing a double play to get out of it. And a bunt pushed, foul by Sheridan, third base side. Winnipeg now has a right-hander up in the bullpen, and it's Kaohi Downing. Down the left field line. Not quite on the mound in front of it. Now a short toss, and now we'll get a little bit closer to the rubber on that bullpen mound. Sheridan tonight has struck out twice. He is 0 for 2. He struck out twice swinging. Part of 5 punch-outs for Hardy this evening. The 0-1. Breaking ball is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Actually, I stand corrected. Hardy has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. We're at the top of the seventh inning. 4-3 Winnipeg. Leadoff man aboard. Brian Peterson 1 for 1 on the base paths. Remember, 9 stolen bases this year for Laredo. They have yet to be caught. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and popped up, but it's twisting into the seats foul. A ball and 2 strikes. End of the first period in that NHL game. Kings and Sharks in LA tonight are scoreless. Another final tonight in Major League Baseball. Philadelphia beat Boston 3-1. Cliff Lee the winner. Ryan Dempster the loser. Jonathan Papelbon the save. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on. Bounced off the mound. Out toward the middle of the diamond. Picked up by Sampson. Steps on second for 1. And throws down to 1 for 2. And Sheridan hits into a 6-3 double play. And that's the second double play that Laredo's hit into tonight. And that's a big one after the leadoff man got aboard, so the bases are now empty. 2 down for Harrison Kane. And Kane 0 for 2 tonight. And the first pitch swung on, bounced right side. 2 Hopper to his right. Lyles up with it over to first. Inning over. And for Laredo, no runs, a hit, and nobody Nobody left. After 6.5, folks, it's stretch time in my hometown. We invite you, wherever you are, to get up with us tonight and do the same. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Winnipeg 4, Laredo 3 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Canon is celebrating 40 picture-perfect years in Canada, and Don's Photo is passing the savings on to you with 40th anniversary deals like the Canon Rebel T3 Anniversary Bundle. Includes a Canon EOS Rebel T3, Prime Lens, Monopod, Canon Backpack, 4GB SD card, and Canon EOS shirts. All for just $469.99. That's a savings of $215. Hurry, the Canon 40th Anniversary sale ends June 16th. Don's Photo with 3 Winnipeg locations.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue, chicken nip, yes please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfast, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Why drive to the border to pick up your parcels? Finally, there's a solution. A.D. Rutherford International's cross-border services. U.S. shipping address, customs clearance, and daily deliveries to and from North Dakota. Besides assisting commercial importers, they help individual buyers as well. Their competitive rates make your importing experience seamless, stress-free, and convenient. A.D. Rutherford International. Cleared and simple. Visit adrutherford.com or call 204-633-7207.
Bottom of the 7th inning, we welcome you back. Nick Wiles to lead it off, and yes, Mark Serrano will continue out there. And I've got to believe it's because Laredo is a little lean on pitching and not wanting to use an arm that they don't have to use out of that bullpen based on the fact that they're probably going to piggyback a few bullpen guys tomorrow. Winnipeg leads at 4-3, bottom 7, first pitch to Lyles. Is in there a little tight, ball 1. NBA at the half, Indiana leading Miami 48-47. I've got to think that would be a 1-0. Is in there for a strike, 1-1. An upset if the Pacers win that series. Because we know LeBron loves levitation. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. He loves South Beach, and he loves winning. And he loves to dribble and drive. And he loves to shoot the three. And he can rebound pretty good, too. Indiana shooting 50% from the field in the first half. 1-2. Breaking ball, fouled back into the mitt of the catcher, Peterson, and Lyles is out as a strikeout victim. And now a little bit of a delay. They've gone around the horn, have Laredo here, and Lyles saying that he thought that it bounced before it got into the glove of Peterson. And now the umpires are going to get together on it. And both the corner umpires will come in to meet with home plate umpire Steve Linton. Just in front of home plate, and they rule that Lyles is out. So it's a swinging strikeout, and that's the first strikeout of the night for Mark Serrano. And Leonard Davis, the batter. There won't be any argument from the Goldeyes other than Nick Lyles not agreeing with the call. And Leonard Davis steps in. First pitch, swung on, popped up. In behind third, shallow left on the grass, and Harrison Kane's there. Reaches up with 2 hands, makes the catch, and there's 2 down for Josh Mazzola, who's 2 for 3. Hey, real quick, let's get to the answer and pass along the winner's name on trivia here. Trivia, as always, brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. The question was, with a sellout crowd last night of nearly 8,000 for the team's home opener, the Goldeyes are now just 10,501 fans. Pitch is in there for a strike. Away from a major attendance milestone. In fact, we'll reach that milestone in tomorrow afternoon series finale with the Lemurs. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. What is that attendance milestone number? Well, congratulations to Don Mayer, formerly of St. Norbert. And the pitch is low. And the count 2 balls and 1 strike. And now of St. Adolphe, Manitoba. Moved a little further south, a little to the east as well. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And also, the first ever intern on these broadcasts. And he did it for a few years. He holds the record still for games as an intern with the Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball Club. 2-2. Breaking ball. He's in there for a called third strike, and Mazzola will go down looking, and we have 7 in the books. Don Mayer knew that on the afternoon game tomorrow, the Goldeyes will welcome their 5 millionth fan since 1994. Thanks a lot, Don, for playing along. Congratulations to you, and good to talk to you again, buddy. And maybe we'll talk to you as we roll along outside of the radio. 4-3 is the score. Winnipeg leads it. We'll go to the 8th on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance, putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our Client Services Coordinator works with your family to determine your needs, and the Brummett-Feasby ALS House provides 24-hour care designed to specifically meet the needs of people living with ALS. Because hope is important in the lives of those affected by ALS. The ALS Society of Manitoba. We help our people every way we can. Visit alsmb.ca.
Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
We go to the 8th inning. Philip Incaviglia leads it off. Winnipeg in front, 4-3. Incaviglia tried to bunt his way aboard and fouled it back to the screen. So strike 1. Mark Hardy's still in the game. Pitch is swung on and hit out towards second. Short hop. Coming in is Lyles. He makes the play and the throw to first. Real nice to take possibly Philip Incaviglia's first hit of the season away and record the out. Yeah, liner, sinking drive out towards second, and in came Lyles, and he picked it up on a short hop. And then throws to first base. And Marcos Rodriguez, the batter, with 1 down in the top of the 8th inning. Winnipeg leading 4-3 here. Glad to have you along. Again, congratulations, Don Mayer. 5 millionth fan will be welcomed into the ballpark tomorrow afternoon. First pitch, breaking ball, and Rodriguez will wait on that for 1-0. Swung on, and a chopper out toward first, and a foul ball. 1-1. Rodriguez is 1 for 3. A double, a run scored in the first. 2 runs for Laredo in the first. It looked like they were going to really kind of knock Mark Hardy around here, but Mark has really settled in. Gave up another run in the third and then thrown up a bunch of zeros. 4 straight innings of zeros, the pitch. Swung on, and that is lined out to right field. Back goes Mazzola, reaches, or actually Scoma. He reaches and can't come up with it, and it's going to go up against the wall, and Scoma will fire it back in towards second base. And Rodriguez will have his second double of the night. This is a 1-out variety. Double barrel action in the bullpen for Winnipeg. Downing and Lafferty, the lefty now. And here comes Rick Forney, and Jimmy Mojica is going to face Kauhi Downing as a right-handed batter. That's going to be it for Mark Hardy here in this 8th inning, and he should get paid off very nice. as Rick Forney will take the ball out of Mark's hand. Everybody from the infield comes in, gives him taps, hands the ball off, and now he will walk off and get paid off nicely here by the crowd at Shaw Park. And the Goldeyes will reach into the bullpen and bring the right-hander in Kaohi Downing out into the game. So he'll trot in when we trot back. Call the bullpen being made. Winnipeg leading 4-3 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Follow the passion that is sports for football.
The Baltimore Ravens have led wire to wire and won Super Bowl 47, 34-31.
For hockey.
Rebound is there. Missing a wide open goal is Sagan. Another chance. Pavlik down. Hangs on. Acrobatic stop by Andre Pavlik.
This is your home for complete sports coverage.
The 2-2, and it's strike three pulled. He threw a fastball, throws Cabrera, and the Giants have won the World Series.
Sports, and more sports.
They didn't give it any time to work out.
They were not on the same page.
18 years of heartache are over.
Nothing but sports.
Touchdown! Scores!
We're about all sports, all the time.
You're a man. Be a man.
TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Eighth inning go. Downing is into the baseball game. 4-3. The Goldeyes are in front. And a runner at second base with one away. For Mark Hardy tonight, 7 1/3 innings, the pitcher of record on a winning side. Looking to go to 3-0. 7 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, only 2 are earned. A walk, 6 strikeouts. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. And here is Downing to face Jimmy Mojica, and Mojica is 2 for 3 tonight. And for Go, he's 27 years old from Honolulu, 5'11", 180, back in his second season with the Goldeyes. And now a ball came out of the Goldeyes bullpen, and they have to halt progress here to get that off the field. Downing will make his 4th appearance, no record, no ERA. 2 innings, no hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. So here we go with a runner at second base. First pitch. Breaking ball is low, ball 1. El Paso leads Lincoln 5-3 in the top of the 5th inning. Former Goldeye Brian Joint, 3 for 3, 3 RBI for the Diablos. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Wichita leading Amarillo 5-4 in the 6th. Sioux City in front of Gary 5-4 in the 6th. And Trois-Rivières beat St. Paul 10-1 in interleague play between the American Association and Can-Am League. 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back. 1-2. And for Trois-Rivières, that is the first franchise home victory. They are new to the Can-Am League. And Pierre-Luc Laforce, the former major leaguer, is the field manager there. He was the hitting coach last year in Quebec. 1-2. The pitch. Breaking ball down and away, 2-2. We're in the 8th inning, 4-3 Winnipeg. And a runner at second base. And Marcos Rodriguez for Laredo. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jimmy Mojica. A long look at second, the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. He got him on strike. Great slider by Kaohi Downing. And there's 2 away, and the Goldeyes have struck out 7 tonight. And Sawyer Carroll, the batter. And here comes Rick Forney. He's going to reach into the bullpen and bring out Lafferty and go lefty-lefty here, matching up as we get late into this one. So Downing gets the job done, and the Goldeyes will bring in Lafferty again. We'll take a timeout on this call in the bullpen. Be back in 60. Goldeyes lead at 4-3. 2 away now. Runner at second for Laredo in the 8th on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
TSN 1290. We talk more Jets.
How much better would his stats be if he had better defensemen in front of him?
Yeah, I am Superman, and this is the time.
More NHL.
It hasn't translated into success year after year in those markets because the model, the business
retain
model.
The players that got them the cups.
More Major League Baseball.
They want to protect the guy's arm so that he's a pitcher for them for the next 10 years.
Who's saying he's going to be there for 10 years?
Barry freaking Zito. Much maligned, left for dead, beaten down Barry Zito.
And more Bombers.
The structure of the coaching staff and management of the team should look significantly different next year.
They're going to add coaches.
Sports, and more sports.
As a fan, I'd never boo. I would boo maybe a lack of effort.
That's a lot of change. That's progress.
We're about all sports, all the time. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Brendan Lafferty will come into the game, and he will pitch on consecutive nights. We saw him last night, 1 inning. And here, I'm thinking it will be maybe one hitter if he can get Sawyer Carroll and go lefty-lefty. 1 inning last night, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. And he comes in, replaces Cohee Downing, who goes 1/3 of an inning and strikes out the only batter that he saw. And this pitching change is brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. As the Goldeyes now use their 3rd pitcher of the evening with 2 away in this 8th inning, leading 4-3. For Lafferty, his 7th appearance to lead the team. No record, no ERA. 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Opposition batting 0.59 against them. And Sawyer Carroll 0 for 2 in the walk tonight. And Carroll will step up on the left-hand side, batting 3rd in the order. Runner at second base and Marcos Rodriguez with 2 away in the top of 8. Goldeyes overcame a 3-0 deficit here with 1 in the 4th and 3 in the 6th. But Laredo looking to tie it here or take the lead. Lafferty will come set. First pitch, way outside, ball 1. Nice job by Luis Allen to reach to his left and keep that from going back to the screen. Let's have a look at Goldeyes this week. Brought to you by Boston Pizza. Saturday, June 1st is Boston Pizza Goldeyes Day. You can win Goldeyes prizes and meet Goldeyes players at all Winnipeg area Boston Pizza restaurants from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. The 1-0. Breaking ball just missed outside, 2-0. Boston Pizza here to make you happy. Back on the air tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. 11:05, first pitch. The 2-0 in there for a strike. Good fastball. And it's 2-1 to Carroll. And in the golf tournament on Thursday, which I understand there's going to be 170 golfers. The 2-1 is outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. John Allen is on deck. He's a right-handed batter. There's nobody else in the bullpen for Winnipeg. So if Carroll gets away from Lafferty, he'll probably face Allen. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Fargo's in town. And Friday night fishing rod giveaway to the first 300 fans. The 3-1. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. We do it again, this time at 3-2. Saturday, the amazing Christopher is here, back by popular demand. And then it's that backpack, or the drawstring backpack giveaway on Sunday, and also the Goldeyes pay tribute to the Bertle Blue Jays on Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame Day at the ballpark. 3-2 to Carroll. Lafferty comes set, and the payoff pitch. Breaking ball missed inside. Oh, looked real good, and Carroll will trot down to first base on the walk. Only the second walk issued by Goldeyes pitching tonight. And here's John Allen, who has singled twice and driven in 2 runs. He's 2 for 3. And we'll face the left-hander in Lafferty. And Lafferty will come set. 2 on, 2 away in a 1-run game. The first pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Chased a high fastball to John Allen and waved right through it. Culligan in-game line score for Culligan Water. May is Drink Water Month. Culligan's locally owned and operated since 1956, serving Winnipeg's surrounding area. Contact them, drinkculligan.com. 4 runs, 11 hits, an error for Winnipeg. The 0-1 is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for Winnipeg. 3, 7, and 1 for Laredo. Don't forget, you can get some tickets if you want to come down tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or all of them. You 1-1. Swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch. Good pitch from Lafferty. And it's 1-2 now to John Allen. There are 5 price points for tickets. 5, 7, 12, 14, and 18 bucks. Available at any Ticketmaster location in the province. Ticketmaster.ca. 855 Goldeye, the pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike. Threw him another change of pace. Back-to-back change-ups. Doubled up on them. And Lafferty sends the Goldeyes to the dugout, still with a 1-run lead. So a couple of strikeouts, 1 for Downing, 1 for Lafferty. That's it for Laredo in the 8th. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Bottom of 8 is next. 4-3 Winnipeg from downtown Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Introducing the new pizza burger from Boston Pizza. It's a burger wrapped in a pizza. Eat one for the cavemen who gnawed on woolly mammoth. For the knights who ate bread harder than a cannonball. For the peasants who only had gruel. For the Vikings, the Cowboys, and even the Romans. They would have loved our new pizza burger. Eat one in their honor. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy. Available for a limited time.
USC is coming to Winnipeg, and South Beach Casino and Resort wants you to be there. So how do you get in?
Food fight!
Being an Ocean Club member always kicks butt. But now this free membership gets you even more. When you spend $20 or more in Mango's Restaurant or the Blue Dolphin Lounge, you'll get entered to win a pair of premium seats to UFC 161, June 15th at MTS Center. You've got 4 chances to win, June 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. Plus, there's bonus cash draws and more. Get in on the food fight at South Beach Casino and Resort.
No purchase necessary. See Ocean Club for details.
The Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation supports children's charities in Manitoba. I'm Tony Fletcher, Foundation President, urging you to get involved with the Fillmore Riley Case for Kids program by pledging a dollar amount per Goldeyes strikeout. Or show your support by picking up a Goldeyes license plate from your local auto pack dealer. The foundation receives $30 from each one sold. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation has donated more than $1.6 million to children's charities since 1995.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Tim Smith, Luis Allen, and Ryan Scoma, 5, 6, 7 in the order. To face Mark Serrano, who works into his 8th. And nobody up in that bullpen for Laredo. Again, tomorrow, Justin Garcia for Winnipeg, 2-0 with a 2.13 ERA. TBA for Laredo in the finale of the series. First pitch from Serrano to Smith. He's going to show bunt, pull back, and take for a strike on the outside corner. Tim tonight, who's got his average up to 242, is 2 for 3, so it'll go up again with a run scored tonight as well. The 0-1 is inside, 1-1. The crowd tonight. Let's see if I can do this like a public address guy would do it. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Your attention. Tonight's attendance, 6,443. Your Goldeyes, thank you. The 2-1. Swung on and popped up. Foul territory, third base side, and into the Goldeyes, or actually off the Goldeyes dugout roof and into the seats. So there you go. That big PA voice. 6,443 here tonight. 2-2. Little high, 3-2. Good crowd, almost 6,500. On a bit of a crummy night. The night's been okay, but I mean, the payoff. Swung on, and that is hit foul off that guard railing at that first base dugout for Laredo. And out to Tom Bates, and the first base coach underhanded into the seats for a souvenir. 3-2. The payoff. Swung on, ground ball right side off of first base. Comes Sheridan. He'll field it, make the unassisted play in the race to the bag, and there's one down. Here's what happened. If you are thinking about coming to the game today, you see when you go to work or you're on your way to work or after you get there, it's pouring rain. Well, it kind of diminishes the chances of you coming. Well, it did. I didn't say clear up, and it didn't do that. I wouldn't say that at all today. But the rain stopped. Cloud cover got a little lighter so that we didn't have the storm clouds in. Here's Luis Allen, first pitch. Is inside, ball one. And those that came have enjoyed a pretty good baseball game tonight between two pretty good teams again for the second straight night, the 1-0. Swung on and lifted out toward right field. John Gaston in toward the gap, and he will make the call and the catch with Sawyer Carroll there as well. And there's two away as Luis Allen is retired. So two down, and Ryan Scoma the batter. Goldeyes leading it by one. We're in the bottom of 8. Looking ahead here for Laredo. Gaston, Peterson, and Sheridan. 5, 6, 7 in the order. Patrick Keating is warming in the bullpen down the left field line for Winnipeg. But obviously a lot of tickets sold here tonight in advance, and a lot of folks showed up. First pitch is inside, ball one. I know most of the kids' baseball tonight was postponed, but they had the tarp on the field till 2 o'clock this afternoon today. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and Scoma got fooled on that. Kind of an unorthodox swing. 1 ball, 1 strike in that fastball from Serrano. Scoma tonight, 1 for 3, a 2-run double that tied the game, and a 3-run 6. The pitch. Breaking ball is high and away, 2-1. And we're going to do it all over again tomorrow on that school day. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, that is lined out to right field. Gaston going back, reaches, can't get there. It's by him, and it goes all the way to the wall. Now he's fumbling with it. Around second, heading for third is Scoma, and there will be no throw and a head first slide, and Scoma is safe with a triple. A 2-0 triple for Ryan Scoma. And they're going to score a triple. And here's Nate Sampson. And now they might get somebody up to start throwing to the bullpen for the first time. And Pete Incaviglia will go out at a slow walk that it is, out to bring the infield in, talk to the battery. And Laredo is going to get a right-hander up in the bullpen. And it will be number 38. Chad Povich. No relation to Maury. And the mound meeting is over. And the field manager back to that first base dugout for Laredo. 4-3, the Goldeyes are in front. Nate Sampson, the batter, 0 for 3 tonight. 0 for 5 in the series. And Winnipeg looking for a base hit, a wild pitch, or a pass ball to get a little bit more breathing room. Here's Serrano, first pitch. And they were going to think about trying a bunt. And the pitch was inside, and Sampson pulled back and got out of the way of that for ball one. 2 away in the inning. Serrano comes set in the 1-0. Swung on, popped up. Left side of the infield. Should end the inning. Harrison Kane makes the call into the edge of the grass. The third baseman on the infield reaches up with 2 hands, makes the catch, and that is that for Winnipeg. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We go to the 9th. Winnipeg leading by 1, and Laredo looking to tie it. They need 1 to tie to take the lead. We'll see what happens when we come back. Make sure you do. Patrick Keating will trot in when we trot back as well on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk, and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Hey, it's Ken, and there's a lot of ground to cover out here on the farm. You got to stay connected. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a 2-way radio all through the day. Very mobile as the Kenwood 2-way radios that'll keep you talking. Tough, long range, long battery life, and even hands-free. 2-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 9th inning. A couple of defensive changes for the Goldeyes as well. Casey Harther comes into the ball game to play first base, and Josh Mazzola goes out to right. Ryan Scoma comes out of the baseball game. And Patrick Keating is in to try to lock this one down. A 1-run lead for Winnipeg. John Gaston, the batter. Brendan Lafferty, 1/3 of an inning. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Keating's now the 4th pitcher of the night. First pitch is outside, ball 1. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Keating picked up a save last night, his 4th, in game 1 of this 3-game series. The 1-0 is low, 2-0 to Gaston. There are 3 players with 4 saves in the league. Keating, R.J. Rodriguez with Lincoln, and Chris Bodeshbaugh from Sioux City. 2-0 in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Gaston 0 for 3 tonight, a fielder's choice, a ground out, and a strikeout his last trip. Goldeyes are leading this one 4-3. And looking to win the series here this evening and set up a chance for the sweep tomorrow morning. The 2-1 is in there for another strike, and it's 2-2. Keating, a right-hander, his 6th appearance. No record, no ERA. 5 innings, 4 hits. No walks, 7 strikeouts. Opposition batting .211 against him. He was in Double-A last year. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on, bounced out toward first. Diving stop by Harther. Picks it up, underhands it to Keating. Did he beat him to the bag? Yes, he did! Coming in off the shelf. And Casey Harther making a great defensive play. And how about Patrick Keating getting off the mound, getting in front of Gaston, and taking that underhand toss. It was bang, bang at first, but he got there in front of the Laredo hitter. And there's one away to get the leadoff man here in the top of the ninth inning. Baby! And Brian Peterson, the batter. And Keating will come set. First pitch. Fastball swung on. Hit off of Keating. Bounces into center field. And Keating is going to walk that off as Peterson squares up a baseball and hits it off Keating and his foot. And that will be a single. Hard hit ball by Peterson, his second hit of the night. And the batter now is Mike Sheridan, who represents the go-ahead run. So off the foot of Keating, I think he's okay. And then straight up in the air, no chance for Nick Wiles to pull it down. He was the closest when it came down, back in behind second and make a play on it. If you're wondering, Laredo has hit into 2 double plays tonight, and this guy has banged into one of them as recently as the 7th. First pitch, breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike. Sheridan is 0 for 3. He has struck out twice and hit into that 6-3 double play in inning number 7. 1 out, 1 on. We're in the 9th. 4-3 Winnipeg. Keating comes set. The 0-1. Curve swung on and missed. And it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 to Sheridan. Sheridan 1 for 7 in the series. A left-handed batter. And first baseman tonight for Laredo. Keating looks in, gets the side from Allen, who sets up outside. The 0-2, fastball swung on, bounce right side. Wiles to Sampson for 1, and down to 1. Ball game! 4, 6, 3. Inning-ending, game-ending double play. And the Goldeyes win it tonight. Their second straight at home by a score of 4-3. For Laredo in the 9th, no runs, a hit, and nobody left. Fish win! Fish win! Fish win it tonight and take the series. They'll have the opportunity for the sweep tomorrow afternoon. Totals and the post-game show are next after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, it's Peak of the Market.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher, fish the good times.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk.
Raj, everyone in my family has a separate wireless plan. Is there an easier, less expensive way?
Sure is. Switch your family to Rogers for the Save Together discount. You get a $5 discount for each wireless device on your account.
We'd save a bundle.
And to be closer as a family.
And save a bundle.
And save a bundle. Switch your whole family and save up to $25 a month with Rogers Save Together discount on select plans. Conditions apply.
Start saving today with Rogers on the network with province-wide coverage.
UFC is coming to Winnipeg, and South Beach Casino and Resort wants you to be there. So how do you get in?
Food fight!
Being an Ocean Club member always kicks butt. But now this free membership gets you even more. When you spend $20 or more in Mango's Restaurant or the Blue Dolphin Lounge, you'll get entered to win a pair of premium seats to UFC 161, June 15th at MTS Center. You've got 4 chances to win, June 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. Plus, there's bonus cash draws and more. Get in on the food fight at South Beach Casino and Resort.
No purchase necessary. See Ocean Club for details.
On, bounce out towards third, hits the base, up in the air it goes. Harrison Kane will pick it up and throw to first. It will be Wild. Now a throw back over to third. That got by Harrison Kane. Gets into foul territory down the left field line. And in to score on all of that is Mazzola. Up to second goes Luis Allen. Well, any way you can, I guess. And here comes Pete Incaviglia. Yeah, you need some hops every once in a while in this game. Game of inches, like most sports, and you need a bounce here and there, and certainly the Goldeyes got some. They made their own as they win at 4-3. We welcome you to the postgame show, brought to you by PlayNow.com. Get $10 free for your first sports bet. Details at PlayNow.com. Goldeyes improved to 10-2. Laredo falls to 10-2, and the Goldeyes have now won this series. They have yet to lose a series. And they've won 3 of the 4 they played. The other was a 4-gamer, and they split that in Lincoln. Here are the lines tonight as the Goldeyes get an opportunity for the series sweep tomorrow. And Winnipeg, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 7 left. Laredo, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 4 left. Mark Hardy goes to 3-0. He was excellent tonight. And Mark Serrano drops to 3-1. He went a complete game for Laredo this evening. And Patrick Keating, no, he did not. He did go a complete game here tonight. Patrick Keating picks up his 5th save, and Amos Ramon had the game-winning RBI in a 3-run 6th. This one was quick, 2 hours and 19 minutes, 6,443 were here to see it tonight. We'll take.
If you register now, using Play Now Casino as your promo code, you get $50 free to play online. So visit playnow.com and register now. Some conditions apply. Remember, keep it a game.
You love your steak, but what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers, and it's
for doubleheaders here at Camp Goldeye based on that year in 2009 where seemingly they had, well, doubleheaders for rained-out doubleheaders and played 9 doubleheaders that season. Take a timeout when we come back. We'll have a look at on the rubber in the pitching matchup for the middle game of this 3-game set here tonight. We do that after these across southern Manitoba on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505. a division of Johnson Waste Management.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very well.